UK's Foreign Secretary David Lammy has arrived in New Delhi, making his first trip to India. His visit will focus on reinforcing UK's commitment to securing a free trade agreement with the country. Now, Lammy will meet his counterpart, Dr. S. Jaishankar, during his visit. This will be the first visit to India by a top official of the government led by Keir Starmer in the UK. Starmer earlier said that he looked forward to further deepening the strong and respectful relationship between both the countries. The Labour Party sees India as one of the largest players in the Indo-Pacific region. Its election manifesto sought a new strategic partnership with India, including a free trade agreement, as well as deepening cooperation in areas like security, education, technology and climate change, which will also be the highlight of Lammy's visit. Also, the British Indian population of 1.8 million people constitutes Britain's largest ethnic minority population. The Indian diaspora has strong links with India and are portrayed as the living bridge between the two countries. Lammy had recently emphasized this as a key factor of the bilateral relationship. From New Delhi, Lammy will travel to the ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting in Laos, where he is expected to unveil new cooperation on climate and health. Dr. S. Jaishankar is also attending the Laos meeting. All right, to discuss this further, to get the latest on this, on what to expect from Lammy's visit, we're being joined by Siddhant Sibal, our principal diplomatic correspondent, who's joining us over the phone line. Siddhant, what does Lammy seem to seek to, what does he seek from India with this trip? What is the UK seeking? What is Keir Starmer's government seeking with India this time?
Well, essentially, there are 2 points. First, of course, what they are seeking in terms of trade, FTA, as you pointed out, is something that has been part of ongoing conversations, whether it's the previous government or whether it's the current government, the new government under the new Prime Minister of UK. The second, of course, is the messaging. The messaging, of course, of that the UK Foreign Secretary visiting India, and a message that how UK sees its relationship with India in terms of security. We know the pivot towards Indo-Pacific is something that UK has been talking about, and in that India forms an important component. And secondly, of course, here in Delhi, the living bridge, that is something that is part of India-UK relationship, will be celebrated. Of course, we know there's a huge number of Indian diaspora. The former UK Prime Minister was Indian origin, first Indian origin Prime Minister of UK, Rishi Sunak. And the living bridge is something that will be talked about, how there can be more conversations when it comes to students, when it comes to other issues. But there are, of course, thorny issues as well. We know Khalistani extremists have been indulging in vandalization of the Indian High Commission, after which we saw strong action by the UK government as well. So it is given that India is going to raise that issue and its concerns, share with the UK about the need to tackle extremism, especially Khalistani extremism.
All right, Siddhant, we'll let you go for now. Thank you so much for getting us the latest. That was Siddhant Sibal, our principal diplomatic correspondent, getting us the latest on what to expect from David Lammy's visit to India.